What's up, YouTube? It's your boy NKRUDI, and we come back to another video of kind of Apex, but this is kind of a follow-up to my last video. As y'all saw, Lopez got himself killed, in the words of a lot of people and myself included. But he had other things to say, and he didn't think so. He continued to think that it's me and Christian's fault that he died for his own actions, as you can see in the video. Like, there's video proof. But I just want to take y'all through a couple of messages that he sent to me and show what he said. So let's just get into it real quick. Alright, so boom, here, this is like right after he probably watched a video a couple of days ago, the day after I released the video, probably, I think. And he was like, hell nah, you're wrong. Oh, so I'm sorry. Hell nah, you're hella wrong in the video. You watched them come for me when you could have flanked. You started running away. Nah, that's a bad teammate. And I'm gonna play that clip back for y'all, so y'all watch right here. Yeah, bro. Oh, they're chasing Lopez. Damn, they're chasing you, Lopez. And they're moving, bro. I saw them moving. Hey, he said every man for himself, right?
Niggas, come on! Like, I got one down!
What did you just say? What did he just say? Wow. That's not... Bruh. He ran to loot. He ran to loot. He left me and Christian. He said every man for himself. Y'all remember this. Every man for himself.
Nah, at this point, it's every man for himself. With Chris. Oh! Yeah, Chris.
Yo, yes. Run this way, run this way. Why you?
There's loot.
Y'all can stop for loot.
I got him.
He ran to the right, we ran to the left. I turned around. I think probably I was looking for Christian. I'm gonna run it back so y'all can see. Christian, come on. Damn, they're
I caught up to you. Oh my god.
Oh, shit, back. Damn. Yeah, bro. Oh, they're chasing Lopez. Damn, they're chasing you. But I turned around. I did see something coming, but he said every man for himself. Y'all know me. I'm out. Like, once you say something, bro, you don't gotta tell me twice. Like, yo, y'all know how black people, they don't wait. They don't wait. When they see something, get out. Get out. We be moving, yo. Like, you even gotta tell us twice, yo. I'm out, yo. So I was out of there. Like, we was in no situation because we had 2 squads behind us. You gotta remember that. We was about to get sandwiched, and I think somebody called in an airstrike or whatever, and so we was out. Christian was getting shot in the behind, and so, you know me, I'm the first one out. Like, he ain't gotta tell me twice. Like, I'm gonna be moving. And so I told him, I'm like I said in the video, you don't take responsibility for your actions. And that's true. Like, he, in any game, he will never take responsibility for his actions, even in real life too. Like, you said something, and now you trying to go against your own word and trying to make me take the blame for your actions. Like, come on now, that's not how it works, yo. I would never put the responsibility on someone for the actions that I took. So, like, come on, let's get that real. Let's get that out the way. Let's make sure that's clear. And so he says, bro, look how far Chris was from us. When I said that, in the situation we were in, we were all getting shot at. You and Chris weren't getting shot at when I got attacked. Like, what? Yeah, me and Christian weren't getting shot at. You know why we weren't getting shot at? Because we weren't going for loot and being stupid. You said run. Every man for himself. I wasn't even trying to bring Christian along with me. He followed me because, like, you weren't even trying to play with him in the beginning. But we'll get I'll talk about that later in the video. So me and Christian ran that way. So of course we weren't getting shot at. They went after yo dumbass that was going for the loot. So that's not my fault at all. That's all on you. Take responsibility for your action, like I said before. He said, look how far Chris was from us. I waited for Chris. I slowed down and to make sure he wasn't getting shot at from behind anybody, even though he did get shot. But I was making sure nobody was trailing him. And then we ran. I turned around, and I did see someone going after you, but I told you that. You tried to take on the squad, yo. Like, hey, what'd you say? Every man for himself. Thank you. And so, and I was like, Chris was, I said tight next to me, but I meant to say right. Chris was right next to me when you were getting shot at, which he was, because he went, went down, because we was already out. He went down. He was like, hey guys, oh my gosh, who's my squad? Oh my gosh. He was crying because of his own, the actions that he took. And he said, like, y'all had the perfect chance to flank and help, but y'all ran. So he wanted us, because we was already like probably halfway through that little corridor place we were in there. It was something above us, but we was halfway through it. I saw the dudes come in. So he wanted us to go back and kill them. That's what I'm pretty sure he means by go back and flank, because he didn't know. I mean, bro, once you say go back and flank, you went down real quick, yo. It wasn't like it was a whole hour before you went down. You went down quick. We came back once you got dropped, but it was too late. They whole squad that came in. Christian is not that good at the game, but we all know that. No offense to you, Christian, but not everyone can be good at everything. So, and Christian's not really, he's not a hardcore gamer, and so that's what he wanted us to do. But like, you don't always get your way, do you? And look what happened. You died. So let's go to the next picture. And so I said I think that's from the last part, and I said that's your fault. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So he said, like, y'all had the perfect chance to flank and help, but y'all ran. And I was like, that's your fault. How? You watched them run up on me. I told him, you said every man for themselves. Bro, I was just doing what you said, man. So I was out of there. You don't have to tell me twice. I will be out. Like, you say something, bet I'm moving. Like, it's a wrap. Excuse me. Whew. You really said they're going for Lopez, which I did. And every man for themselves. Like, bro, them going for you got nothing to do with me anymore. After you said every man for himself. Like, what you want me to do, yo? I ain't Superman. I'm not even up. They call me NKRUDI, so like, I don't know what you want me to do there, yo. Obviously you didn't want to be safe. Quote J. Cole. And he's like, that doesn't apply for the whole game, smart one. I mean, I don't know what you mean by like the whole game, but like that sequence went down within like 30 seconds, so let's just say that. And it was for that specific situation. Bro, that situation was like 30 seconds. What are you talking about? Like, you said every man for themselves, and then you start crying like 15 seconds later that you went down. Like, come on, bro, don't do that. Take responsibility. Like I said, you should have came with us instead of going for the loot. And he said we didn't have anything good. I don't know what you mean by we. I had a gun. Christian had a gun. Maybe you didn't have anything good, but you never communicated to us that you didn't. Even though I'm pretty sure you had a gun too. So you went for loot, which I don't know why. When you said, "Hey, I'm out," you said when the airstrike came in, we were like, "Let's go, everyone get out." Damn, there's 2 squads, bro. We don't want to get sandwiched, yo.
Bounce. Go
this way, Christian, this way. Shit, be out. And then it was like, nah, every man for himself at this point, Christian. And then I was like, okay, so Christian just followed me because he didn't follow you because he know damn well you wasn't about to protect him. So we were out. And he said you wanted all the smoke. I did say that thing. Remember I told y'all in the game before, I did show y'all that. I said I wanted all the smoke. I said I'm about that action. Like, pretty sure that's what I said, but it was something like that in those terms. So it was probably something like what he's saying in that text right there. Right here, this is a place where there's a lot of action usually.
Nah. Fuck the action.
What? I'm all about. Dang, you not about that action? Wow.
I am.
And yeah, I'm trying to be about that action, but we were put in a bad situation right there. And would it really be smart to try to take on 2 squads? Like, maybe we could have just scavenged off the last squad, like, while they were down already. But nah, like, you was really trying to take on 2, which wasn't smart at all. And I'm smart, so I ain't about to take that risk of me dying. Like I said, I was out. You don't gotta tell me twice. And so I said to him, you knew people were coming for us, but yet you stopped for loot. Everything is explained in the video, and that's the last thing I will comment from here. That was a couple of days ago, and I know he watched the video. Because of course he watched the video, but like, I wasn't really about to go back and forth to Lopez that day. And as you can see, it showed, and he was like, "You're crazy." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." Like I said, I wasn't going back and forth with him. And so this is probably the next day, maybe, on Snapchat too. I think he had posted me on his Snapchat story, probably, I think, promoting my video and stuff like that. Shout out to Lopez for that. So he started off saying I died. I said something to him like, oh, in the video he posted like go follow my boy Naeem, even though he's wrong. And I said, I think I probably said like, your death was your fault or something like that. And then he said, I died because I put my trust in you and Chris, which is Christian. That's what they call it. We got Chris and we got Christian, just so you know. I call Chris Chris. That's Chris Kamas. And then they call Christian Chris, which is confusing, but he's talking about Christian. And I told him, you died from your actions. In basketball, they say you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. Looks like you died by the 3. And that's factual, yo. Like, it don't get more real than that. And y'all really can't argue with that. Like, that's a good argument right there, yo. That's some lawyer stuff right there, yo. I ain't gonna cap. And so he said other players wouldn't have watched another team run up on their teammate. Just saying, I confided in y'all too much. Every man for themselves. If you want every man, we a team, but you said you claiming every man for themselves. That don't sound like team stuff to me. So we just every man for themselves, yo. Yeah, that's what you wanted, coach. And so I told him, don't go against your own words, like all this team talking like that. Cause after you just said every man for himself, I'm like, I just did what you said. I'm like, in the beginning, before the game, recording. Let's go to the next clip. Let's say in the beginning, before the game recording. Oh yeah, so this is what I was talking about earlier in the video. This I know, like, just listen to this. In the beginning, before the game recording, you didn't want to play with Christian because Christian is a noob at a game. Like, no offense, Christian, you are a noob, but like we'll still play with you because you are our boy. And so I say you don't want to play with Christian because he's a noob, and Christian can't defend for himself really in the game. Like, so we had to carry Christian all the time. So you said every man for themselves. Like, when I tell you, he was like, before the game even started, like, he didn't want to play with Christian at all. Like, he was trying to get me to play Rainbow Six Siege with him. I'm like, I'm trying to play Apex right now. He was like, oh my gosh. He's like, he was cursing at Christian and stuff like this, and then tried to play it off like, I'm capping, I'm just joking with you, but like, it was kind of fucked up, bro. And we ended up playing with Christian, and so he was really trying to ditch Christian, so he came with me. Christian came with me because he was trying to ditch him, saying every man for themselves, and so that's why I took, like, I didn't really take, but like, Christian just came with me because the way of Lopez was playing time. And you could ask anybody, this how Lopez is, yo. Like, he's always raging. He will never take the blame for himself, and will do something like that with Christian, yo. So he was really out of there. And so let's see, next picture. He said I wasn't ditching him. He was just too deep to save, bruh. But before, like, just not too long ago, you were saying Christian was so far back and stuff like that, but or right next to me and stuff like that. You keep switching up your words, so it's kind of hard to follow you right now. It's like you confusing me right now. And he was saying he was too deep to save, and so I said no. What did I say? I can't really read that because his head's in a way. I said you were. I said you were, like, he was ditching him. You were ditching him. Go listen in the video. And I was like, but you were too deep to save. That's why he died. He died first. He was too deep to save. He died like just like that. They really downed him so fast. And he was like, Naeem, you were right behind me. Then I said, I'm going for the loop. And you said, no, let's go left. I didn't say anything about going left. Y'all could watch the video over again. I just went to the left. I was like, oh, they coming. But you were like, oh, I didn't say, you didn't even say you were going for the loot. You're like, oh, there's loot. Like, you can watch the video again, y'all. And so, said, now you're going for the loot. And he said, y'all left me. Can't trust y'all. How we leave you? You got left behind from your own action. You went after loot instead of coming with the team. But you want to be every man for themselves, but then want us to save you as a team. Like, bro, like, stop doing that. You really messing up right now. Come on. And so I said, if you were smart, you would have came with us instead of splitting up with us. We had 2 squads, right? On our tail. If the loot was so good, you would have been alive. but you died, and which he did. And it's the next picture. So you would have still been alive, but you died, and we were still alive and safe because we took the smart route and just got out of there because we know we weren't about to take up 2 squads. Like, we weren't about to take on 2 squads. But he insists, and this is what he said: I died because my teammates ran away and I got jumped by 3 people. End of story. Yeah, you got jumped by 3 other people, that's for sure, because of the choices you made. So he's like, end of story. And I was like, well, there's always 2 sides to a story. And I'm like, and your death was the end of your story. Like, that wasn't the end of ours. Like, that was yours. Like, that was your fault. That was your actions. It was your responsibility. All that. It's all on you. So that's your story. And he said we lost because of my story. But no, we didn't. You died because of yours. Like, if anybody, like, if you would have came with us, you would have never died. Like, simple as that. And so I just told him that's your opinion. He said just like yours. So I just want y'all to know, I think I'm gonna put a poll up on my Instagram story, like letting people like, yo, whose fault was it that who died in what game? That's what I'm gonna do. But I also want y'all to comment down below whose fault was it, if it was mine or if it was Lopez's fault in the video, because of his death, of his choice for his actions. I know I'm kind of leading y'all on to vote for me, but like, not for real. Like, take a look. Look, y'all can see what he says. Y'all can go back to what he says. Y'all can go back to other videos, see what he says. I know it's kind of biased because it's my video. But I mean, y'all see, like, I'm not really leaving. I'm pretty sure I'm not leaving anything out. But it's just from my point of view. So it's, of course, going to be biased because it's going to be. I'm trying to make it in my favor. So that's just to let y'all know already. But y'all see the facts right here. The facts aren't biased. Like, y'all see what he's saying. I ain't cut anything out. That's all real right there. So I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one. It's NKRUDI signing off.